Welcome, welcome again to another beautiful session with loving heart and your complete presence here. I was about to say there is no window open today and just saw Jeji joining. So, welcome. Thank you. How to come in one momentum? If I get a response from your side, it reminds me. Yes, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Masters. I know it's early in India. Wonderful. Thank you. So I hope we are all practicing and experiencing that 3 minutes of heart state. Those are just a teaser, just a beginning. And we want to live in that state throughout the day. But definitely, there is a start in this moment, in this time. And the moment we start centering, initially it will feel awkward because we never lived that way. So you might feel some fear, some anxiety, some difficulties, some non acceptance, that we have been resisting the feeling area. So we blocked our senses or the feeling to go deep. But now we have the tool to be a witness. Even the pulse that we experience, that is an experience. And enough practice of being a witness is required. So we will continue doing the body scan that we do. But just to help you ease, I'm just saying you watch your body. If you find sensations, very good. Continue observing and passing it. Keep passing it. Just go through it. But if you don't find and your mind goes into a question mode, you become active, hyper conscious, anxious, and you think I am doing something wrong, then it is understand it is just your non-acceptance of sensations. You're thinking something else about that it will be something different. But maybe you are getting it, but not recognizing it. But one day it will happen that you will see that difference. And that will help you in day-to-day life. Because these sensations are very important and it helps us to live in this body at any situation, good or bad. And the more we are connected here, the more we are connected to our heart, the more we understand what to do, how to act in that situation. So let us practice again and again in our quiet period, and also when the time is not so hard, and then be prepared. Anything happens, nothing will happen, nothing can touch me, nothing can put me down. I know I have that tool to be a witness. I am not that. And whatever message or lesson that has to be learned, I will get there. The whole journey, we say we are learning, but actually it is just opening, exploring, knowing. You know, things come from within, and then that is when we say that we know things. It's not in literal meaning, it's not like we are going to school and learning things. But by just open observation, we come to an awareness, okay, this is what I had to understand. So that is a process of knowing. And for that knowing, our heart is the seat. So our heart knows. The mind always calculates, push down. It references the previous experience. And the heart simply knows and it doesn't question. You feel calm, peaceful, then where's the question? But when it comes to a point where we have to decide, then we think and here and there. So that is the journey of unified, where we will learn how to be at heart center and decide things for you. Just understand that this 1 month is just a bridge for all of us to come to one space where we want to understand and accept that we create our own reality and the power is only within us every time. So we bring one or the other topic every day and we think what to do, what not. So whatever you have learned so far, just keep trying it, because going further, we will develop a tool, we will learn, and it will be so easier. Already people who have got their heart center, they are already in first chapter. And there are people who can feel entire body from the heart, and then you can feel that love spreading into every cell of the body. So the heart is the generator of love, and it is bringing together all the trillions of cells and feeling vibration. That is enormous. That is love not coming from anywhere, but from here it is just vibrating, radiating, infusing everything in love. So that is kind of experience we will be building, and it definitely needs practice. Someday I'm in calm state and it's easy. Someday I'm in challenging state, something triggered and I'm busy resolving it. Sometimes I also feel low because having that knowledge also, sometimes when we do mistake, it is difficult for us to accept ourselves. So there are days, and but the same thing we have to continue practice, what that we are learning here as of now. And anyhow, we work with our own current wisdom, right? Whatever we know. So, coming to this point where we have started taking responsibility on our side, and then knowing that there is a solution, it gives a big relief. So, let us continue our practice today again, and another new journey. We will practice it together. It's so easy. So, let us do the first 3-minute practice. We are somewhere in middle of something. So just come to the heart center and let us practice it together. Then we will continue the meditation from here. So close your eyes, be comfortable, take any posture, not needed to be meditative. And initially we will close the eyes so that our awareness goes inward. So with a few breaths, make your connection with yourself. Slow, long, deep. Inhale and exhale. Relax. Watch your breath. Watch the movement inside your chest. Maybe the diaphragm you can move, that is shifting up and down. Whatever awareness you have for your body, for that palpitating heart. Then take your awareness to the center of your chest. You may take your 2 fingers there and feel it at the center of your chest. Feel your touch. Feel that inside heartbeat. Now start breathing from this place, directly sipping the breath like a straw, through a straw, going in and out. The fresh air. That we call breath is energy. Keep feeling your 2 fingers there. Touch of your cloth. Now feel yourself. They come with lot of preparation, hope, and trust somewhere. Feel all that positivity inside. Now break those beliefs that says crying is not good. Be strong and go inside. Especially for males, मर्द को दर्द नहीं होता. Old movie dialogue, but somewhere we carry it. Sometimes the eldest. The more we think we are responsible, in a way where we are the protecting shell, we make ourselves hard. Yes, we are responsible, but from the action point of view, from the inner world. Now, find your power. This will take you to a feeling. There is a combination feeling and sensation, feeling and sensation, the touch and the feeling, the movement of air, the sensation and the feeling. Feeling for the beautiful journey we all have had to come here. Marvelous. If you find any fear, allow it to settle. Make it your friend. The purpose of fear was to protect. Now I have right tools and I know how to overcome. If you feel anxious, breathe deep. Breath can help you drop any situation, any triggers. That is torturing you from outside or inside. Get closer to yourself now with one long deep breath. Become more closer and closer and closer. Just totally become you, your true self. No more to hide, no more to mask. Give yourself a gentle hug and appreciation. It doesn't matter if you felt anything or not, but this realization, this moment, these affirmations are powerful. You may put your hands down, whatever way you like, and allow yourself to be in the whole body. Expand your awareness from this space. Feel everything all around you. Allow yourself to breathe deep, naturally, the way you like. You feel comfortable. Soothe yourself like a little baby in lap of Mother Earth. Allow Mother Nature to give you bounce, to give you breeze, and let it rock. Let her rock you. That gentle touch is always present, as we have been seen all the time. We have been heard all the time. There is no secret. So breathe deep and let your chest expand further. Breathe as much as you can. There is infinite breath, infinite energy. So throughout the day, keep practicing breathing deep in awareness. You'll find many relaxing moments throughout the day. We will not burn out. Now take your awareness to your lower back. Is it fully ready, support the upper body? Make it strong. Feeling it. Also in your chest. Let it expand. Drop your shoulders. Allow it to relax. Now feel your neck and relax it. Make your face feel soft. Gums relaxed. Jaws separated. Tongue comfortable. Now eyes are gently closed. Eyebrows are relaxed. Forehead is relaxed. And feel the scalp, the root of hair. Just relax your ears. Now from top to bottom, relax every part of the body. The arms the way they are, feel them. Your bottom seat. And your legs. Now take one long deep breath and feel head to toe. And exhale through your mouth or nose. Do it a couple of times more. Feeling the body. Rising, brightening, or the awareness of the body is clear. Never find an excuse. The body hurts because I sit long in this posture, in one posture. It is very much capable. No justification. Do what to do. Now breathe into each and every part of the body. Inhale to your head. Fill the pot completely. Feel that tingling sensation. Breathe out and breathe into your face. Breathe out. Breathe into your neck. Feeling your neck. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now breathe into your shoulders. Breathe out. Breathe into your chest. Breathe out. Breathe into your stomach. Entire stomach. Exhale. Now breathe into your back and pause. Feel and exhale. Now cover the entire back area from top to bottom. Hold and release, feeling the entire space. Breathing to your sides. Feeling and exhale. Breathe into your bottom. Feel it and exhale. Breathe into your thighs. Hold, feel, exhale. Breathe into your knees. All around, feel and exhale. Breathe into your calves. It's directly connected with our heart. Relax. Feel your ankles. Breathe in. Relax, exhale. Now breathe into your toes, entire foot, the sole, all 10 fingers. Feel it. Hold and relax. Release, exhale. Now breathe in, long and deep, and feel the entire body. Feel the sole of the foot. And relax. One more time. Take your awareness to any place that is stiff, tight, and needs attention to change the posture or put a support. Do so. The kind of thoughts are passing, just watch them and let them go. No fighting, no resistance. Relax completely in this moment. Let your breath be natural, normal, easy. Feel your nose area. If we don't put this torch of awareness, the mind will wander. So make yourself busy, occupied with scanning, like a scientist, like a researcher. Go deep. Zoom in and browse and observe, watch as you sweep throughout the body. Start with breath, the nose area. Then you can go from head to toe, toe to head, head to toe. Entire body, feel it the way you like. You can cover the flowing free area at one sweep, and wherever you feel you want to give some time, some particular area, then you can just be there as long as you want. So with another long deep breath, reach to the top of your head and start your work. Maintain equanimity. The key of all the key is to be equanimous to any of the sensation. Sensation, gentle sensation, no sensation, pain sensation, gross sensation, no question at all, no judgment, no analysis. Keep flowing with your awareness from each and every body parts, inside and out, on the surface and within. Be very watchful of clinging to some sensation that you feel you want more and more. That is the seed of attachment. Or if you resist, escape, run away from any pain sensation, that is the seed of resentment. And if these two seeds we see and we be equanimous, we can deal many problems, all our problems. These are the two key emotions we want to be watchful and practice equanimity. The sensation grows to the peak, then settles down. The pain grows as you be with it. It moves from one place to another. It is trying to show a map. Reason, faces, thoughts will be thrown. Whatever will have to be learned, it will surface. Just move with the awareness as the pain moves. Knowing that it is temporary. Just be there. It can't hurt you any further. We are developing to face, we are developing the strength to face the truth and be unshaken. Also learning that truth comes to us only through knowing through experience. So having pain is not my suffering. I make it suffering when I analyze it, I label it, I put my head in it, a frame of glass. Align your posture, just check it. Breathe in deep as you need, maybe just to cut random thoughts or come to equanimity. This body is a temple, and we are lighting the light of awareness everywhere inside, in all the corners. Now come to the source of this light. From your expanded awareness, bring it back to the heart, to the chest, center of the chest. Now put your awareness or stick your awareness to this place. The two finger sensation is still there. Find it. To sustain your awareness here, you may want to bring your two fingers back. If you can feel it clearly, no need. And do some breathing from this place, feeling the breath inside. Maybe we felt a lot of fear, pain during the meditation. But we also had a victory, moments when we were equanimous. We accepted the law of impermanence, that everything is temporary and I let go. With that letting go feeling, let your heart breathe. As you inhale purity and love. And as you exhale, let go of old burden beliefs that makes us rigid. So every inhalation, I breathe love, purity. And every exhalation, I let go and become empty. I let go of my rigidity. Feel it as you inhale and exhale with a lot of appreciation for yourself. Rhythm your breath with this music. As the music goes loud, inhale. As the music fades away, exhale. From your heart, just inhale and exhale. In this rhythm for 4 or 5 times, it will automatically catch up. Let the thoughts come and go, as the sensation might be gentle. Allow yourself to be with your breath and then come back to this point again and again with the help of your breath. Letting go is easy. Just focus on every out breath. And whatever you have to release, just release. You know that you are holding to. Breathe in deep as and when you need. And now prepare to again feel the entire body from this place and spread this love, this compassion for this pain, for this experience to each and every body part. You may want to touch, give yourself a gentle massage. Feel the entire body from this place. As you breathe in love. As you breathe out, just be empty. Nothing to hold to. Breathe in deep and relax yourself fully. And always, always, always with words of appreciation. And trust on this process. Ground yourself to this practice again and again. Do it fearlessly. At this point of time, if you feel like lying down, just do so. Most of the time, when we go in heart space, initially we feel a lot of fear and anxiety, heaviness, pain in heart. Allow yourself to let go and release. It's your inner conversation to yourself. Do it just the way it is. It feels right to you. Take your own time to come back with complete awareness of the body as expanded one organ, breathing throughout from every pore, dying every moment and regenerating every second. Just like the electricity current, the light in the bulb. We are that flowing current appear as solid. The matter. I appreciate myself for doing this. Meeting every part of the body, every organ, listening, paying attention with open heart and open ears. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Whenever you are ready, you can bring both your palms by gently moving, wiggling, and put it over your closed eyes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At this water time, you can spread your palm and touch each and entire body. Give yourself gentle massage. Welcome back. Thank you.
Thank you, Preeti.
Thank you.
How is everyone feeling now? We should be just feeling nothing else. Yes, Ajayji, unmute please.
Good morning. Thank you,
Good morning.
Preeti. Suresh bhai. I had few times shooting pain in my head, and I couldn't feel my breath sometimes. I was falling short, like I gasped one or two times. Does it signify anything or just observe it?
Allow yourself to breathe hard whenever you feel like it's okay to not feel the breath. It's also okay, uh, if there's no breath coming in and going out, you're not feeling it. It's okay. But if you are anxious, if you get fearful, then you can do some deep breath and then come back to that state. Let it happen. Because over the period of time, the breath will get shortened and then it will just stay. Then you will not feel the breath, not nose, but you will feel the energy. It's like completely filled with that. So,
Yeah,
but
okay.
initially, there's a transition. So you can use
Yeah,
a
the
strong breath, hard
calmness was
breath.
there. Calmness was
Okay.
there. Completely calm and
Then it's normal. Just the pain in head or anywhere, it's just that part of release, and that sensation I just realized the more I practice is that when I usually in my head I have a lot of sensation, like some kind of ant walking, some kind of even pinching, like prickling. It's like some cactus prickle. So at that time, I will just check anywhere else if I'm getting any sensation and then run my awareness through that body, through the body. So what happens that nothing stays at one place. It just flows out. It's kind of a current. Maybe technically you can understand it. Something is blocking, and you're just through your awareness, you're clearing it up. Many people also call it like an energetic download, but I don't know about it. So, but yeah, if anything like, you're getting it on your head, just take your awareness down somewhere towards your feet and come, let it flow. Let it flow. Instead of getting that pain or anything strong at one place in your head or shoulders, allow it to just go everywhere. Then the intensity will reduce.
thank you.
As long as it is happening just during meditation, it is okay, right? It will come and go away, and you know that it's there temporarily. It is drawing my attention to something. That's all. And you don't have to struggle to find, okay, what is it drawing my attention to? That also will become very obvious to you right away. When there is something that needs to come to your notice, that will become absolutely obvious to you. So do not just be relaxed about it. When something needs to be known, it will just come to the forefront. It will automatically.
Thank
So
you.
no need to worry about that aspect of it. If it persists, then you got to think, well, okay, why is it, right? If it like after meditation, it continues for the 3 4 days or something like that, then yes, we have to worry about it. But if it's simply during meditation, it is some part of your body trying to draw your attention.
Thank you.
Anyone else would like to share something?
नमस्ते सर, आत्मबंधन। गुड मॉर्निंग एंड गुड आफ्टरनून और मास्टर्स। कल जब मैं सर क्लास ज्वाइन की थी तो मुझे ना बिल्कुल मतलब डिस्टर्ब हो रही थी, किसी किसी का कॉल आ रहा था या फिर डिस्टर्ब हो रही थी, तो मुझे बिल्कुल मन नहीं लगा। सो मच इचिंग। फिर रात में भी मैं ज्वाइन करी, अपने आप से बैठी, ऐसा लगा बॉडी में बहुत सारी इचिंग हो रही है, क्या हो रहा है कुछ समझ में नहीं आया। फिर मैं सो गई कि नहीं, आज मुझसे हो ही नहीं रहा है मेडिटेशन। पर आज मुझे जब मैं ज्वाइन की क्लास तो बहुत अच्छा लगा। और अचानक से ऐसे मेरी बॉडी लूज, मतलब कभी ऐसे लुढ़क रही, कभी कुछ हो रहा, अचानक से अपने अपने आप मेरी बॉडी टाइट हो गई। पर लग रहा है जैसे कुछ हो रहा है बॉडी में, मैं ऑब्जर्व कर पा रही हूँ। और पूरा टाइम मुझे लगा, फीलिंग हर्ट फीलिंग फील हुआ। और 3 मिनट का जो मैम बोलती हैं मैं वो करती हूँ, लेकिन मुझे कुछ हार्ट बीट वगैरह नहीं फील होता है। शायद कुछ ब्लॉक है मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है। बाकी तो
अपने
अच्छा रहता
प्रैक्टिस में जब आप यहाँ पे हार्ट की अवेयरनेस को बनाते हैं तो थोड़ा सा इमोशंस, जो फीलिंग आज जैसे हमने किया ना, स्टेप था उसमें। तो पहले क्या, बॉडी को एकदम थोड़ा सा रिलैक्स करना। बहुत सारे थॉट्स आ रहे हैं तो डीप ब्रीथ करके रिलैक्स करना। फिर अपने अवेयरनेस को धीरे से सांसों पे छोड़ देना और यहाँ पे लेके आना, हार्ट पे। और वहां टच करके फील करना है। फील करते हुए जस्ट 5 ब्रेथ कम से कम फील करो कि वहीं से ऐसे से हो रहा है। द ब्रेथ इज मूविंग इन एंड आउट लाइक दिस। उसके अलावा अगर आपको पता चलता है, किसी किसी को अपना बॉडी अवेयरनेस ज्यादा होता है तो पता चलता है डायफ्राम ऊपर नीचे मूव हो रहा है, कम से कम चेस्ट का राइज एंड फॉल तो पता चलता है।
हाँ, वो पता
फिर ये दो
चलता है मैम।
फिंगर का टच भी पता चलता है, कपड़ा का टच भी पता चलता है।
हम्म।
उसी के साथ इंगेज हो जाओ। बिकॉज बीच में थॉट आ जाता है, यू गेट डिस्कनेक्टेड, तो आप डीप नहीं जा पाते। जस्ट बी देयर। और ये है लैक ऑफ मेडिटेशन प्रैक्टिस का कारण, जो आनापानसति का जो हमने किया था, कि हम डीप नहीं जा पाते। बट स्टिल यू कैन डू बाय फीलिंग योरसेल्फ। थोड़ा सा प्रेशर बढ़ा दो अगर ध्यान भटकता है तो, या फिर ब्रीथ करो। और जस्ट टेल योर माइंड, एक गाइडेंस दे दो कि आई एम बस बिजी हियर, हेल्प मी हियर, यू नो। उसको भी बुला लो, उसका भी एनर्जी को यूज करो। द मोमेंट यू कम हियर एंड यू टेक 4 5 ब्रेथ, उसके बाद एक अप्रिशिएशन, लव, ऐसा जो फीलिंग है उसको लेकर के आइए।
वो आया
एंड
था मैम, आज का मेडिटेशन में पूरा
ग्रेटिट्यूड,
आ रहा था।
इसलिए फील हो पा रहा था। बट
या
डे टाइम में मे बी अगर दोपहर में करने जाते हो या रात में करने जाते हो, बहुत थकी है बॉडी, तो ऐसा
हाँ,
फीलिंग शायद नहीं आए। तो थ्रू आउट द डे थोड़ा सा डीप ब्रीदिंग का प्रैक्टिस करेंगे। और हर चीज के लिए, ग्रेटिट्यूड के लिए अपने आप को ओपन कर दो हर मोमेंट। तो हार्ट सेंटरिंग इजी हो जाता है। एंड डू इट विथ करंट सिचुएशन। ऐसा नहीं कि बहुत पास्ट में जा रहे हैं। डू इट विथ वॉट एवर यू हैव, हर समय होता है। अपना अवेयरनेस उस जगह पे लेके जाओ। इंटेंसली फील दैट फीलिंग एंड देन ब्रीथ फ्रॉम देयर। तो तुरंत ही मन शांत हो जाएगा। और वो वाइब्रेशन भी फील होने लगेगा, यू विल फील गुड अबाउट इट। फिर कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता है कि स्पंदन हो रहा है या नहीं, इफ यू आर फीलिंग जेंटल सेंसेशन और नॉट। कुछ नहीं, जस्ट स्टे देयर एंड डू दिस फॉर थ्री डेज एंड 3 टाइम्स इन अ डे फॉर 3 मिनट्स।
या
थ्री
प्रैक्टिस
मिनट्स
कर
इन
रही
दिस
हूँ।
स्टेट है ना, 1 2 मिनट आगे पीछे जोड़ लो कि आप अपने आप को सेटल करने में लगाते हो।
हम्म। या कीपिंग प्रैक्टिसिंग है, कीप प्रैक्टिस। थैंक यू, थैंक यू,
आपके
थैंक यू
बच्चे
सर।
हैं?
यस सर,
डू यू
2
हैव
है।
किड्स?
यस सर,
ये
बड़े
तीसरा
हैं।
बच्चा है। अभी तीसरा बच्चा हो गया आपके। नाउ यू हैव अ थर्ड चाइल्ड कॉल्ड योर हार्ट। अब उस बच्चे के साथ रिश्ता बनाइए। अब सोचो,
बिल्कुल।
बस अभी अभी हुआ है ये तीसरा बच्चा, बस। हाँ, उसको प्यार देना शुरू करिए। अभी अभी एक बच्चा हुआ है जो मैं यहाँ हाथ टच करती हूँ तो उसको छू पाती हूँ। अब उस बच्चे को प्यार देना है। उस
बिल्कुल
बच्चे से
दूर हो
प्यार
गई थी
शुरू
मैं
करिए।
उससे। सही
हाँ
बोला
बस।
सर आपने।
ये ये तीसरा बच्चा है। अब मैं इस बच्चे के साथ प्यार करूंगी। इस बच्चे को अब मुझे पालना है, पोसना है, बड़ा करना है। उसकी पूरी जिम्मेदारी मेरी है। बस उसके साथ आप अपना थोड़ा समय लगाना शुरू करिए दिन में। अब वो बच्चा है, वो कितने बार दूध मांगेगा उतने बार पिलाना पड़ेगा। तो
वेरी
दिन
गुड
में 3 बार
एग्जांपल आपने
नहीं।
सेट किया सर, थैंक यू। थैंक यू।
थैंक यू श्वेता जी। सो एनीवन एल्स? Okay. So while others are regathering themselves, I will share the topic for today. So Preeti has already shared the video. It is about no blame and victim mindset.
Before
No
you start
blame.
another serious topic, just let me quote something light here. Definitely, this is
Uh,
what I was thinking, that ये शैलेश जी का तड़का is so important that you know it's not only for Shweta ji, it is for all that now you have a new baby in your lap. So yes, make it light, make it easy and laughable. And I was just enjoying two ladies smiling. Uh, so that's the fun, when we come together. And I know many people are sitting in dark room, but when you are doing meditation with open camera, the feeling is totally different.
yeah.
Try it some days if you can. If you can make yourself available such that you can put on the camera and just sit, you will find that you're more aware. Yes.
Maninder wanted to be
Excuse
quiet
me.
today.
आप रहने नहीं देते मुझे क्वाइट कहाँ मैं क्वाइट रह सकती हूँ I cannot. I was so such in a blissful mood. Then you said something which is like too much funny. This is your third child. Oh my god. I was like, कहाँ से लेके आती हो आप ऐसी बातें? Like, did you take up a course or something to say something like this? This is another
And
similarity. You and my husband. Oh my god! I don't know. You guys are related. Yeah, I admit it.
it just comes.
Oh my god! Seriously. So as I was watching myself today, sir, and I observed there were like less of thoughts. Excuse the noise in the background. I'm in the recreation center. Kids are having their swimming class here, so that's why. So uh, as you stay in the awareness more, do thoughts actually what you say their amount gets shortened, or they are just sneaky, they're just sneaking around somewhere, and they'll come when my awareness is not there.
They just become more disciplined. Yeah? They are not random any longer. When you are in awareness, you are watching them. It is just like when you are watching your children, they behave, right? Same thing.
Just like yes, just like that science experiment in which electron, when they were doing some experiment, and when someone starts watching, when someone starts recording them, they started doing something else like every single time. I forgot the name of the experiment though, but there was one experiment that Preeti ma'am also explained once.
Yeah, that's lit.
And also yeah, I forgot. And I also one thing I also wanted to mention is your last year's sessions are so ingrained. Sometimes I get so ingrained in them. I started looking for hand raise button. Then I realized no, this is YouTube. You cannot
Oh, it
raise your
happens to
hand.
us also. Many times it happened with me that, I was traveling and he was leading the session. And I watched the recording later and I'm feeling like, oh, I want to speak here. Looking, oh no, I can't. So engrossed and engaging
Yes,
actually.
yeah, it happened a lot of time. Then today I when I started watching that recorded session, I remembering and I reminding my brain again and again, this is not live. Do not find the hand raise button. Do not
You
find
know
it.
what I did when I was listening and that's what happening, then I type those comments. Whatever came to my mind that time, I noted it because it will go away later on, right? But they were having fun talking about something. So I just felt like
Yeah.
joining, and I could not. Then I typed those messages as comment. You'll
Nice.
find it
Yeah,
somewhere.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for not letting me be silent today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, so on that light note, let us address this topic also on a light note. Let's not become serious about these things. This is only a refresher, right? We know all that. Whatever I am telling you is already part of your knowledge. You know it. The only thing I am doing is just refreshing your thought. Well, okay, look at this thing. That are we aware of this thing? We do it all the time, and if we do it with awareness, it will make a lot of difference. So people, most of us already probably know that the blame game that we play and the victim mindset. We we have learned from early age to to escape the difficult situations. What we used to do as a child, I haven't done it. It's not me. It's either my brother or whoever was around. They did it. I didn't do it. Right? That um, tendency becomes a pattern, and we unconsciously keep doing that as we grow. So whenever there is a situation, we try to escape a situation, we try to push the blame onto someone else. And also, because we are driven by the mind, we are oriented externally. Our orientation is not towards ourselves, we are oriented externally, because the senses can only see outside. Senses cannot see inside, or cannot feel inside. So that part of it makes us remain in the outer world. And out, we definitely, when we want to push something away from me, it has to be others, somebody or something else, right? So that tendency, becoming aware of that tendency is important. If we now, this blaming others, when it becomes slightly more, it becomes a group activity, right? Groups of people blame other groups, and groups could be on the basis of any kind of thing, right? Those could be religious groups, those could be sports groups, right? Sports teams, they keep blaming each other, all kinds of things, right? So in a group setup also, blame mentality is there, pushing the blame onto others. It's like a ping pong game, right? The moment ball comes into my side, I just push it to the other side, right? That is a pattern. Now, behind that pattern, I am constantly trying to escape my responsibility. That is the reason why I play this ping pong. I push blame onto others because I don't want to be called responsible for that. So we are essentially shirking away from responsibilities. We don't want to take responsibility for anything. But here, what we are learning, I create my own reality. So anything happening in my life is my creation. Who can then I blame them? It's me and no one else. That realization of taking responsibility onto self gets us out of that mindset altogether. Then I don't look for anybody to blame. I instead of looking at a blame, I start looking for, okay, what caused this? How can I not repeat it in future? Then I go on to solution. In blame mode, when I am in blame mode, people are constantly pushing the ball onto the other person's court. What is happening? Solution is not coming. Nobody is trying to solve the problem. Right? Problem stays wherever it was. They are just pointing fingers at each other. Whereas when one person, I take responsibility for my things around me, then I have nowhere to send the ball, then I am stuck with it. That means I will now figure out how to come out of it. How do I resolve the problem and learn from it so that it doesn't get repeated in future? This is the advantage. So we are constantly resolving the problem and learning from it. That is a beautiful way of experiencing life. We are not escaping experiences anymore. And when we experience life, when we complete our experiences, they don't recur in our life. If we keep pushing them into future, right, sending it to somebody else and then that person sends back and I am sending, and constant ping pong is going on, the problem stays there. It actually keeps growing. The more you put fire into it, the more it will grow. It will cook more and more and build more pressure. So the problem can grow also in that blame mode. Right? Here, when I take responsibility, what do? I simply nip the problem in the bud. I just clear it before it can even open up. That's the difference it makes. We can get experience with much less overhead. That's something we need to be aware. So in our awareness, we need to remember, who am I pointing the finger to? Am I pointing finger at others? As we practice this discipline, over time, we stop blaming anyone. We completely stop blaming anyone. And then the next phase is we also stop blaming ourselves for it. The more we learn, the more we understand that, okay, even I am not the doer. Then the blame totally starts dropping. We don't blame anyone else, neither we blame ourselves. Well, okay, I take responsibility. I wanted this experience. That's why it has come to me. And the ultimate state of spiritual enlightenment is no blame state. When there is no blame in any situation, I do not see that blame related thinking coming up in my mind. I don't see any thoughts which are trying to find somebody, to escape to somebody. When I don't have that complaining thoughts in my head, then I am reaching somewhere in my spiritual progress. That is spiritual development. Right? But if we don't do this, if we don't rectify this problem, what happens then? What is the next level? So we keep on playing the blaming game, blaming each other. Then we reach a stage, because problems are not getting resolved, right? So new problems are getting added and added. Ultimately, I have so many problems around me, unresolved. Then I start feeling tired. Then what do I do? I try to find the final route of escape. What is that final route of escape? I blame the God. That is the ultimate victim. I blame the God. My fate is like this, right? I am so poor. I have such bad luck. I always get this kind of experience. That negative mindset is basically it's a minefield. You go more and more and more, deeper and deeper into negativity. And ultimately, when you feel totally cornered, you surrender to your own fate. This is my fate. Right? And when you surrender to your fate, the background is, I blame the God. I don't take responsibility at all. So this is called victim mindset. Now the mind has gone into victim mode. I am the victim. I am being victimized by everyone around me. So victim mindset will not let you come out. Then you are buried there, right? If we are not conscious of it. So the very basic step that we take is take responsibility. Learn to take responsibility. I am responsible for my own reality. I created it for a reason. Let me see why did I do it? Let me figure it out. Right? So the moment we turn this finger pointing towards ourselves, what happens is we remove the subjective part of it. The person who brought the message, the color of the envelope in which it was given to me, all that is not material anymore. Now, the message contained in that packet is what is important to me. I want to know that. So, my awareness goes to the real crux of the thing, and then it can be solved. Now, it's not covered in red envelope of abuses, right? Or it's not connected to a person who was simply a messenger. Now I am more focused on the content, the subject matter, which needs to be resolved. So I'm already deep into the solution finding process. And this is how we can resolve difficult, more actually, so much difficulty can be resolved in a much easier way by adopting this approach in life.
Also,
So,
this one
yeah.
particular thing, this blame, right? It's not one-sided. Like it's not only the dark. There is a positive side to it. Why? It's not wrong to have a complaint, right? For somebody, something. If there's a complaint, it means there's seed that wants to come out. And through the experience throughout this time, and what I found that every complaint acted as a catalyst of that creation, of a new creation. Anywhere where I'm choked, blocked, I'm thinking, I'm saying that person is not doing it. Go better, you do it. Find the solution. Instead of blaming that person or situation, what can I do? So that solution oriented mindset that he's talking about, it gave birth to a new creation, not limiting to my ability and the ability to perceive or create. Just with the will of creation, everything gets aligned. So the positive um, compliment, you can say, a compliment of this is that always, whenever there's a complaint, just know there is a creation hiding somewhere behind, and dig deep and you will find it.
Good. So, yeah. Any more thoughts? Anybody would like to add to what I spoke? Because this is a very normal thing. Most people are aware of this thing. Just we forget about it. Right? In day-to-day life, our patterns, they overpower us, and then we tend to get distracted. So just
Over the period of time,
refreshing.
what I've realized, like any negativity that we say is negative or is, bad, is should not be there. But I have always seen that the moment that acceptance come for anything that we are holding, maybe anger, maybe resentment, maybe guilt, the moment we accept, there's some beautiful release, some knowingness that comes. Right. And that is where we bloom. That is where we accept and then we recreate, realign, and then we move forward. So it takes that deeper inner work, and it also takes time and close observation and also your compassion. So this morning also, when yesterday night India time, we were talking about the anger, right? So how to use it in positive way. So be creative. Use that energy in passion, right? Your pain is to be compassionate. So every negative thing that we carry, we only see one side of it. But if we see it in totality, we'll see the other side, and that is where we come out of challenges. We come shining through, right? So that is how every situation is like. So understanding the complete picture gives, a birth to a new person. We are talking about, yeah, we are seeing that. Scientifically, we know that the atoms and the cells are dying and recreating, but also our thoughts are also changing with our own experience, the learning, you know, this kind of group Sajan Sangatya we are doing. So it brings a lot of clarity in day-to-day life.
I think it is the fear of failure when you start blaming others because you don't take out the responsibility because there is a inbuilt fear. What
Inbuilt
happens?
fear. Very beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. And the fear is definitely the cause for someone not taking responsibility. I'm afraid of taking the responsibility. Why? Because when I take responsibility, I become responsible for the consequence, right? And that is what I'm afraid of. So that is definitely, you are right. The reason, the underlying reason is fear. Yes. Achalaji, yes, please
So
go ahead. Yeah.
I, I just wanted to share that with my dealing with my condition that I just found out. Um, and there was a lot of blame game in my life too that was played. So suddenly, by accepting uh, what is happening, like what Priti ji said, it just by accepting, it just brought up the reason, underlying reason, the root causes of this, whatever the condition. And then the solution started blooming out of it. And in return, feeling ready and prepared for whatever the outcome may be. So, yes, acceptance is the first step. And if we step back, it's my recent experience, then naturally those solutions come out of it. And
Yes.
a lot of changes happen. So that I just wanted to share that.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
yes.
it's
When we take
beautiful.
responsibility and start working on it, things will definitely change. There is no reason
Yes.
that they will not.
I
Absolutely.
Even
feel
with
like
the
my
group,
life is transforming. मेरा नजरिया बदल गया ऐसा लगता है लाइफ के प्रति लोगों के प्रति सबके प्रति मेडिटेशन करती ही थी लेकिन कुछ मिसिंग था but this powerful guidance from both of you has made tremendous impact. So offering you my deepest gratitude for this group and
Thank
for
you.
your guidance. Lots
Thank
of
you.
love to
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you.
Can we
thank you,
take a
Ashwani.
like a counter thought like yes, this is an opportunity, challenging opportunity, and I am. This is an opportunity for me to prove that I can take responsibility. I can deliver. Maybe a counter thought we have to bring in when the fear comes. Perhaps I'm just thinking
Yes,
aloud with you.
absolutely. Yes, correct. You are 100% correct. We have, these are some positive ways of dealing with our, or helpful tips for breaking our patterns. This is one of them. Yes, you are right.
Also, many times
And
we have complaints from the political party and groups, a group of people, they are not in alignment with what we do. And then we have difficulty in accepting them. But bringing our awareness to what we do is the ability, is that creation that where I'm using my energy instead of wasting what others are not doing right. And we can't do anything about it. But other than accepting, we can't also be in harmony, right? So just they're doing that part that gives that voided, or you learn acceptance in a wider manner, just like a bigger group, for bigger social norms that you don't agree, and still you
mm,
have to face it. And then instead of you can do something about it, good, do it. At least just have a wish that, okay, everything is going positive, and then leave it. Not in that state where the resentment is, where that blame is uh, constricting yourself, or like, um, you know. So just bring that idea of how to contribute to this problem. If we keep, we bring it to table, we talk about it, and then we leave it. That's how normally people do, right? But just when I'm bringing any topic, let me bring it to a harmonious close. If I can do anything about it, let's give it give it more energy and talk.
And if we take also that, nothing is by accident. If today in a particular platform, like you were there, Salish Bhai there, and all the masters are there, do you think out of 8 billion people, why this 22 are there at this particular moment? Is it by accident? I don't think so. If we accept that whatever situation we are in, there is a message there, there is a role for me, something is there. It's because in God's
Yes.
creation, okay, whatever God or whatever who has created
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
I don't think there is any accident. Even accident in real life may not be also accidents.
Correct. You are absolutely right. They are predetermined events. All accidents are predetermined events. So, uh, it what you have just mentioned is a very deep thought, and this is a meaningful thing that everyone needs to learn from their own experience, that yes, nothing is happening just by chance or as an accident. Everything is part of my plan. I have created it. Whatever I am experiencing, right? So if I'm experiencing these 22 people group, this chat, this talk, this discussion, this experience I have invited.
Correct.
And from that, I am experiencing it, right? So you or every one of us is equally, we all had a same need which brought us together, right?
Yeah.
And when the needs are aligned, we are together. Just think about that Air India uh, plane, the Boeing that crashed, right? All the people except one died, right? So think about it. They all had a common thought that brought them to that destiny. They all came together in that airplane. And the one who was not aligned
Yeah.
was also able to escape it, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
But
It's
that
absolute.
that person who escaped invited even greater fear. Now, for the rest of his life, he will live with it, that trauma, right? So his experience is going to be even more challenging in life.
Even you remember, sorry, no, you told in the law of karma when you were taking it, it's a beautiful point was there. Yeah, because every action you get engaged in, and that you said whether it is thought or words or actions, is an action. So even if it's thought there, I feel like
Yes.
some slapping. I didn't slap. I smiled,
Yeah.
but the action has happened that I wanted to
Yes.
slap somebody.
Yeah.
So two things have happened. I think you deliberately told. I don't think that it by chance it came out. You said not only the result of the action is going to be in your baggage, that third pattern, that experience pattern also goes with you to the next life, whatever it is there, and then comes back. And that's why
Yes.
yesterday you said a child, if this in that songs, the TV show, they are singing so nicely, how the small
Yeah.
kids can sing so nicely. That means not only the result of your actions is following you, and your this thought pattern, habit, which otherwise in Vedanta and all they call sanskar, that is also coming back. So we have to be
Yes.
very careful in what you are thinking.
Exactly. We have to be, this is the importance of awareness. That's why all the ancient texts talk about doing meditation. Meditation is the most important thing. They all describe it as that. Why? Because we develop our awareness. And awareness is the only thing that can lead us on the right track. So once the important thing to understand is the stage at which we become aware, we have traveled a lot behind, right? We have done lots behind. So we have, each one of us is sitting at a unique spot at that time because of our previous experiences. So with that set of experiences, and now I have awakened my awareness, I start my further journey from that point, right? So this is why everyone's individual journey will be different. So let's say in this group of 22 people, 22 of us have suddenly now become aware. Okay, we are now aware of our thoughts. Each one of us has a very different past, right?
Response, yeah.
A different set of patterns, a different set of experiences. So from here, whatever we have learned, we will be applying all this knowing with awareness now in our current state. And naturally, our journey forward will start from here for each one of us.
But Shailesh bhai, I'll tell you another thing. I got upset with somebody 2 days before. I was thinking, how can I, how I can get so upset? Then I realized then what has happened? You become a part of the problem itself. And then you are trying to find a solution. How? Because you are yourself the problem. See, Shailesh bhai, sitting here, and if I'm analyzing Shailesh bhai's problem, the solution comes to me. But when the problem is mine, I'm in it. Are you getting it? Because you are
Yeah.
itself a problem.
Yes. So that realization comes only from awareness, right?
Okay.
When I become aware that I am the problem, that's when I begin to start solving it. Now I am aware. When I am aware, nothing can prevent me from solving it also. Because I am fully equipped in terms of my support system or my skill set or my resources. Each one of us is fully equipped for whatever state they are in.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah,
wherever I
that's
am,
it.
now that I have
Otherwise, that
become aware
situation
that
will not come. I think that is also there, because if you are spiritually growing, a question set which is for the 8th standard will not come for your 10th standard. Because now
yes.
you have gone to the 10th standard, the question has become tougher. And you are saying, why life has become so tough? Maybe. I'm just thinking aloud with you.
Yes, you are right. This is correct. Right? Every time we graduate, we start from the new platform. Right? Every time I graduate from one class to the next class, I start from the beginning of that class.
Yeah, Maslow's, what is
Exactly.
that? Maslow's, because once you reach a higher stage, then only you go to the next class. But there you start from the zero again.
Uh,
That is that Maslow's,
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
forgetting. Okay, it's okay.
Maslow's
Some kind of cascade.
Maslow's law of hierarchy.
Yeah, yes. Maslow's law of
So
hierarchy.
that's it.
But beautifully, this topic got connected like this, the blame with complaints and creation. And then the fear is again an attachment, like losing something and you're not able to do. So that is again um, self worth is not there. And then there is another point where we are connecting it to uh, having acceptance with that we create our own reality, right? Anytime, any situation, just take that responsibility and there's a way to go. So what I
Pritiji,
see,
you
it's
know that,
always
it's a beautiful quality of you, I don't know if you realize. You are very focused. In the talk, whenever I have seen we are going beyond a particular point, you always step in. I don't know whether Salisha has noticed this. Must have,
I do,
must have
I
because
do,
you were
I do
working
it
together
all.
for.
Yes, yes, I do it all. And she knows I keep telling her also that your being there is so helpful because she keeps us on track. She's
Yes,
extremely intelligent.
because in few days I have noticed this.
Mhm. Your observation is 200% correct.
But definitely, it's like where we are talking, how things are knitted, because the day I realized, although there are so many things, there are so many problems, but the two key problems are our attachment and our resentment. The more we dig deeper, we'll see that, oh, the bigger is the fear, even that ego when it is hurt. So we don't have to work in too many areas. Just come here and see. You will find these two working together. So reduce your work and headache and just see where you are getting attached. And sometimes you'll find that, okay, there is love attached to this emotion, whatever act I did. It felt like control, but there was a love hidden. This realization in self is so important. Then only we can see the same thing in others and give that, okay, it doesn't hurt and I do not carry a resentment or grudge with that other person. So a
The
lot of
in
work
the
we are
last
doing in
few
this
days,
talk.
yeah, yeah. In the last few days, think about it. In the last few days, we have talked on various different aspects of our day-to-day life where the underlying cause is fear. है ना? When you go down, 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 okay, then the root cause that you come up with is fear everywhere, right? And now think about it. What we are learning here, the only way in which fear can be overcome is love. There's no other way, right? When a child is so afraid, where does the child feel safe?
Mother.
In the lap of the mother, where he receives unconditional love. So,
Another,
love is the antidote to fear, right? And that's what Unified is teaching us. This is such a beautiful thing, right?
yeah.
This is the reason why we are talking about all these things, that we are so much used to be living with fear in so many different ways, right? That fear shows up in our life in so many different ways. That's what we have learned in the last 1 week. So becoming aware that, okay, root cause of every damn thing that I'm experiencing is fear. Without fear, reality could not have been experienced.
And with due apology to Pritiji, now I want to stray a bit. You, Salish bhai, you know where another thing where this fear is coming? I'll tell. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking aloud with you. Now this thought is coming. Like to remain healthy is my nature. So I'm running temperature. I resent it. I don't want. So I go to the doctor. I said, okay, I'm running temperature because to remain healthy is my nature. So anything is contrary. I'm facing it. I don't like it. So if my nature is eternal and all pervading, and I am given a body which is limited and have a date of birth and date of death, and I can only feel limited here in Dubai, like I can see few streets or whatever it is, and I am supposed to be, everything is in me. So you are starting with a premise that, not premise, it's a fact. I am all pervading, but I have a limited body. I am eternal, I have a date of birth and date of death. I'm unchanging every moment, every second. Pritiji yesterday told that every second you are dying and you are again getting born. So naturally you will feel sick without this knowledge.
And
And you
these
are
two
trying,
things,
you don't know because the child is crying, pulling her here, she doesn't know why what is hurting, but she's crying. But she's hurting herself. It is,
Yeah.
it's almost like same.
Mhm. Yes, correct. And that understanding, that understand what you have just opened up is known as spiritual paradox. When you look at this existence from the perspective of an all-pervading, infinite existence, your viewpoint is very different, right? When you look at it from this limited mind, limited body, then your experience is different, right? So this is why what is valid in one state is not valid in the other state, and what is valid in the other state is not valid in this state. That knowing starts developing as we grow spiritually. That okay, from that point of view, when I'm standing on Mount Everest, I can see this, but when I am standing at the sea level, I can see only this one. That understanding becomes clear and there is no more conflict then, right? Even though the two situations are not tallying with each other, those two explanations don't tally with each other, but I know that they are both correct. Why? Because that is valid from that point of view, this one is valid from this point of view. So then this understanding, as it grows, what does it make? It makes us so beautifully flexible. Why? Because now I know that everything that is there is correct in some perspective, right? Right? One, let's say, a political party, they are correct from their point of view. The other one is correct from their point of view, right? So when we begin to understand that, yes, I can't call that other party wrong or bad. They just have a different point of view. I have a different point of view, and together these two different point of views can create variety for the people. Right? That is coexistence. So when we start understanding this thing, and when will this come? When we have gone to the top of Mount Everest and seen this. By my experience, when I have realized, oh wow, when I'm standing on top of the Mount Everest, everything seems around me only. This all seems to be connected. There is no distinction now. Why? Because the New Delhi looks tiny, right? The Chennai looks just like another spot. All these things are just tiny, tiny spots. Their relevance is so tiny. They are not making much of a difference in this entire shift here, which I can see from there, right? That's when you begin to have, okay, they are playing their own parts. They are playing their role. Each one has a different point of view. Then we begin to start having an expanded view and expanded acceptance of the variety, the differences, right? So
Yeah.
spiritual paradox is something we begin to learn about.
But he touched the one point from unified, and
Hmm.
that's a key, and that you will learn when you will go to the chapter. So remember this discussion that yes, we are that, and then how we can be just by limiting ourselves or just being a victim or just being in fear or anger. That's why we don't like those states, and we want to naturally come to that state of love and acceptance. Right? So that is inbuilt in us, and that's the purpose. That all pervading, all knowing, and beyond time and space. Right? So that
Another thing
person
with
has chosen that.
another thing. Okay, now we are thinking of world and all pervading. Out of 8 billion people, how many people are in my orbit of my life? 100, 150 max.
Mm-hmm.
This
Yes.
is my world.
Mm-hmm.
8
Correct.
billion minus 150. I am a
Yes.
self-realized person.
Yes.
I am in Dubai.
Correct.
There is a Iran war is going. I am self-realized. It doesn't hurt me.
Huh.
But my spouse, my Sunanda like who talks to, she's my spouse.
Mm.
How she prepares the tea, whether it's hot or not, that makes a difference to me. So my responsibility is mending this relationship with these 150 people only. That's it.
Yes.
As far as others are concerned, I am self-realized.
Yes, yes. This is how you can now understand that in the entire universe, all sorts of dishes are available, right? But I am sitting in front of the chart counter, so to me, chart is only available. Why am I here? Because I like chart. So I have manifested this surrounding for myself where I get chart, right? There are so many food counters serving all kinds of dishes there, but it doesn't matter to me. My world is just this much that I have manifested. And that manifestation comes from my desires, right? My manifestation comes from my thoughts, my thinking. So this is why in the same universe, every person can have their own unique experience.
Correct.
The world is the same, right? And everyone can have unique experience, and everyone doesn't need to have everything else,
Yeah.
right? I just need this much, and so I don't need to be knowledgeable about everything on this planet. I just need to know what is needed for my expansion, my development further from here. That's what I need, right? And that's all. So I should never be even burdened or worried. Well, I don't know shloka number 15 of chapter 18 of Gita. It doesn't matter because it's not useful for me now, right? Yeah. So
Thank you. That's beautiful.
this is a very good discussion for us to now think bigger, right? Think out of the box and see, well, okay, bigger perspective about the entire scenario. Usually in our day-to-day life, we are so embedded inside the well. We are in the well, so the whole thing is just this well. But when you come out of the well and start looking, well, okay, there is so much more around me. Right? And that's what we are doing now. So nice. Thank you for bringing up these thoughts. They are helpful for everyone. Yeah. And Balaji has corrected us. We are not 22, we are 23 because there are two of them sitting there. So thank you, Balaji. We love you. Thank you. So, anyone else wants to add any thoughts to this? We had such a beautiful discussion today. Lovely. Um, all these recordings are going to be there on YouTube forever, forever in the sense till YouTube exists. So everyone can take advantage of listening to them more and more. At some point in future, like we did for the last year, we have compiled everything, brought them together on our website like that. This also we will try to consolidate and bring it together for ease of use later on once we are done with the course. Yeah, good. So thank you, Master. So we thank you for your patience, patient listening, and contributing to the discussion. This is lovely. I am very happy that now we have active participation. Active participation makes the uh, session lively. Everyone feels connected. Thank you for that. Thank you. So let's take a break now for today. We'll get together again tomorrow at the same time and